What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to check out some awesome battles from a fellow content creator in the community, ZyoniK. So shout out to ZyoniK, thank you for sharing these battles with us, and he was able to reach legend with a triple dragon team. And I don't know if you guys know the old saying, 3 dragons are better than 1, and in this case, that is actually the truth. So let me know what you guys think about this team and these battles. If you guys haven't checked out ZyoniK's YouTube channel yet, be sure to go do so. There's going to be a link down in the description. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, getting into the first battle here, triple dragon. Let's see how this goes. We have Dialga on the lead versus Giratina Origin. So somewhat of a positive matchup right here. And we do see a swap now into Lugia. So they're looking to stay in right here, maybe go for the Draco Meteor, as they will be resisting the charge moves here from Lugia, but they're going to go ahead and pull the trigger early now on the Iron Head. Will we see a shield? No shield right there. They did build up enough energy for that Thunder, but here comes the charge move from Lugia. Is it going to be the Aero Blast? It is. That does so much damage. They swap out right away now into Giratina Origin. As you can see, Dialga did have a bit of health remaining, so it was able to survive, but Giratina Origin now able to get off the Ominous Wind, which will do super effective damage and take down the Lugia. Now, we're probably going to see the mirror match come back in unless there is something like a Togekiss in the back. No, it's going to be the mirror match right here, and they are ahead on energy, which means they can get to the Shadow Ball, but they're going to go ahead and go for the Ominous Wind shield bait. If obviously this could be giving the boost right here. They do get the shield as well, which is huge for this matchup, but are they going to shield the potential Shadow Ball? Yeah, they're going to go ahead, give up the shield right now. It is going to be another Ominous Wind, so it is a game of chicken right now with these charge moves. Here comes the Shadow Ball now, though. Will the opponent shield, or will we get the first boom of this video? Here comes the Shadow Ball. It gets shielded. We see a swap now into Palkia, starting to get ahead on energy with Dragon Tail. A fast move. It can clearly farm down the Giratina, but it will soak the Shadow Ball right there, and we see a swap into Melmetal. Ladies and gentlemen, look in the bottom left-hand corner. That is Fire Blast right there. My goodness, this Melmetal has no clue what's coming. They're going to go ahead and shield the Rock Slide. Hopefully they can get to the Fire Blast in time. This is going to be so close. They get to it just in time. Ladies and gentlemen, battlers of all ages, the Palkia Fire Blast. Boom! One-shots the Melmetal, and Giratina now is going to get absolutely destroyed by the Dragon Tail, so that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, moving into the next one here. We have Dialga on the lead versus Kyogre. Somewhat of a more positive matchup here for Dialga, but they're deciding now to swap out into the mirror match. Hopefully they can get to this Draco Meteor in time, and are they going to go for the Iron Head? Yeah, they're going to go ahead and go for the Iron Head. Granted, they didn't actually build up to Draco Meteor, but it was close enough. Just a few Dragon Breaths. They do get the shield as well, which is beautiful, and we're going to go ahead and see the charge move now come out. They're going to go ahead and shield as well. I think they just really want to get this Dialga out of there, as it's going to be the best counter probably to the backline, unless there is a Charmer like Togekiss. Now, they do get to the second Iron Head in time, which is beautiful setup right here, as they could completely flip this mid-game or get the second shield. They do get the second shield. They're going to go ahead and swap now into Palkia and farm down with Dragon Tail. There is a Togekiss in the back as well, so this is going to be very dangerous. They will not be able to get to the Fire Blast in time, which would have been amazing to see, but they will at least be able to get off an Aqua Tail right here to do some neutral damage. Not able to get to, though. That is unfortunate. Alright, it's going to be up to Giratina Origin in order to close this game out. Remember, there is still a Kyogre in the back. Can they get to the Shadow Ball in time? Will they shield the Ancient Power as well? Let's see. No, they're going to let it go. Any boost coming through? No boost there on Togekiss. They're going to go ahead and go for Ominous Wind right here. It might just do enough neutral damage to get the Togekiss very low, and they're going to be able to farm down. They have a Shadow Ball almost ready to go. This game is going to be extremely close. They're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball, but my goodness, this is going to be a close end game right here. Here it comes for neutral damage. Able to land. Can they get to the Ominous Wind in time? They're going to swap into Dialga. Dragon Breath down. Oh my goodness, this is going to come down to the wire. Fast moves. Can they get to Ominous Wind? Simultaneous KO right there for a tie. Or actually a loss for both sides technically, but good game. All right, moving this next one, we got Togekiss on the lead. Obviously, we wanted to see what this team could do against Charmers, and well, Dialga is the best bet against a Togekiss, right? So we will see the first Iron Head come through. Again, doing super effective damage and most likely getting a shield from the opponent. If they let this go, which they did decide to shield, it would have been very dangerous. Now, this Togekiss loading up on energy is probably the scariest thing to see. They obviously need to shield right now as they need to get this Togekiss out of there. It was an Ancient Power shield bait as well, but Iron Head right here hopefully lands. If it does not, things are not looking very good. Oh, they get a second shield though. They're going to go ahead and come in with the Giratina Origin and try to get to that Shadow Ball in time, but here comes another Ancient Power from the Togekiss. This Togekiss is putting in absolute work right now. Things are not looking good. They do get to the Shadow Ball though, which is perfect. This is going to be taking out the Togekiss, and hopefully whatever's in the back, Palkia can handle. That is the key right now. It's going to be Giratina Origin in the back, which obviously is very troublesome as it is loaded on energy. They're going to have to utilize a sacrificial swap into Dialga in order to catch some of that energy. But this is going to be a dangerous endgame, everyone. Here we go. Buckle up. Is this going to be a Shadow Ball? They're going to go ahead and shield. It most likely will be. No, it was a shield bait with Ominous Wind. And we do see a swap into another Melmetal. Palkia is looking to take names. They tried to swap, though, into Dialga, which is unfortunate. They weren't able to get the swap. But this is going to come down to the wire. They have to go for the Fire Blast right away. So we got another Fire Blast boom here from the Palkia. Here we go. Boom! One shot's the Melmetal, but this endgame is going to be extremely close. They swap into Dialga. Is it going to be enough damage with Dragon Breath? Just not enough, as the Giratina is going to go ahead and throw Ominous Wind right here. But this is going to be a very close. 2 Dragon Tails should be able to do it. Just 1. Palkia closes it out yet again. All right, moving to the next one. We have Dialga on the lead versus Palkia. We see a swap out right away into Lugia, and we're going to go ahead and see that Giratina Origin come in kind. Now, what's scary about Lugia is it is an absolute monster versus dragons, right? It has access to Dragon Tail, which we are seeing right here. And it can actually just completely obliterate a Giratina Origin just with Dragon Tail, as we are seeing, especially since they just shielded, I believe that was Shadow Ball, which they did throw. I was looking at the camera when they threw it, but Sky Attack does land. Hopefully they can get to one more Shadow Ball in time. Try to force both of those shields, which would be very advantageous for them with the Palkia Fire Blast, like we've seen in previous battles. And they do get 2 shields. That is a huge opportunity now for Palkia and Dialga to close this game out. Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, things are looking very good. They're going to go ahead and shield the potential Aero Blast right here, but it was just another Sky Attack shield bait, which is unfortunate, as Lugia has so much defenses and HP that it could get to another one in time. But Dialga, I should say, is going to go ahead, throw the Iron Head, get this hand bird out of there. And we do see a swap now into Excadrill, and it's a Palkia mirror match. They're going to go ahead and probably try to commit to the farm down. This is going to be extremely dangerous. They're going to go ahead and shield farm down, and we might just see another Fire Blast boom. Come on, Palkia. No, they decide to go for the Aqua Tail right here, pulling the trigger early. It was very close. But, oh my goodness, not enough. Oh, this is so close. They're going to go ahead and go for Aqua Tail now. This is going to be doing super effective damage. Dialga in the back still has a ton of HP, but this Excadrill has what it takes to close this game out. Oh my gosh, Excadrill is loaded on energy. This is going to be a very close one. They have a Drill Run ready to go. Can Dialga hang on right here? Drill Run. Not enough to KO, but 1 Mud Shot takes it. My goodness, that was a close battle. All right, moving to the next one. We have another Togekiss on the lead. Again, very tough to be dealing with here with a triple dragon team, but we know the key to victory is to either get both shields or take this thing out with an Iron Head. So let's see how this plays out. Here comes the first Iron Head, probably going to be getting a shield from the opponent. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it does get the first shield, and hopefully they can get to the second one in time. This is going to be very close. We're going to see a shield come up on Dialga once again, like we've saw in a previous battle in this lead matchup right here, and they should be able to get to the Iron Head in time. Barely, though, this time. So this Iron Head should get the final shield or take it out, both of which is a good opportunity for them. It does get the final shield, and they're going to go ahead and go down to Charm. So we're going to see that Giratina Origin now come in, and thankfully Giratina Origin can throw a Shadow Ball to close this thing out. They will let the Ancient Power go through right here. Hopefully no boost. It's always scary to see a Togekiss get that many boosts. They're going to go for the Shadow Ball now to take it out. So Togekiss out of the way, and hopefully whatever is in the back, Palkia can one-shot. Let's see how this plays out. It's going to be a Snorlax in the back. That is very tough to deal with. It is going to be taking all resisted damage from Giratina Origin, but thankfully Palkia right here is going to be able to handle it with Dragon Tail and Aqua Tail. Now, it's all a matter of what's in the back, and they are very hesitant to swap in, so let's see how this plays out. Here comes another Body Slam. They're going to have to shield it. The lick damage and Body Slams are really starting to add up, and they need to get this thing out of here. Here comes the Aqua Tail, but it's going to be a race between Dragon Tail and the next Body Slam. You guys can see this thing playing out in front of us. It is going to be a race. Who is going to get to it in time? The Snorlax gets the Body Slam. This is so unfortunate. Living with 1 HP in a dream. Body Slam, not enough to take it out. And we do see, what was that? Was that a Swampert? I think I saw Water Ground in the top right. It was a Swampert right there. So they have double Aqua Tail ready to go. They are extremely low on health. Giratina Origin is still alive, and hopefully they can get to the Ominous Wind in time. No, they cannot. Swampert gets to the Hydro Cannon. Can the Giratina hang on right here? Yes, it can with like 10 HP, maybe 20 HP in a dream, but they are able to hang on and get off the Ominous Wind, take out the Swampert, and take out the Snorlax. What a close battle right there. All right, moving into the next one. We have mirror match. Here we go. Dialga on Dialga. Now, I don't think, actually, no, it is Best Buddy. I think they do have Best Buddy Dialga right here on both sides. So we will have to see. It's going to be a game of chicken once again with these Iron Heads and Draco Meteors. Now, they pulled the trigger a bit soon. If they have mirror moves, they should know this is just an Iron Head, which they do. They're going to go ahead and let it go. They want to look to take shield advantage right here with a potential Draco Meteor. So Yonkis is going to go ahead and give up that shield advantage to take switch advantage, and let's see how this plays out. They do farm down. What Pokemon is going to be coming in? It's going to be a Groudon. Okay, so they do have good answers for that in the back. They're going to go ahead and swap now into Giratina Origin to try to catch the charge move and saving that energy on the Dialga. As we know, that's going to come in very important at the end. Earthquake does land for a lot of neutral damage right there, and they're going to go ahead and start ripping off some Ominous Winds. Obviously, a huge potential to get some shields and also fish for that boost. Now, they do get the shield, which is huge. No boost, though, and here comes another Ominous Wind, but another charge move coming now from the Groudon. Is it going to be another Earthquake? Yes, it is. Boom! Giratina Origin goes down, but Palkia now is set up to farm down with Dragon Tail. Let's see how this plays out. Palkia now coming in. The final Pokemon is going to be a Mewtwo, so that energy on Dialga is going to come in extremely clutch right here, as they can easily now swap in and throw that Draco Meteor. No swap, though. Oh, here comes the swap. They're going to go ahead and go for the Iron Head. I thought they were going to swap in a bit faster, but that's okay. This Iron Head right here is going to do quite a bit of neutral damage along with Dragon Breath, and they can just let this go through. Palkia has this game in the bag with Aqua Tail and Dragon Tail right now and a shield, so we will see the Mewtwo get farmed down, and that's a GG. There is nothing this Groudon can do right here, and they know it, so they do decide to surrender. All right, moving into the next one, we have Dialga versus Togekiss yet again on the lead. We know how this plays out. They get to 2 Iron Heads and have to give up a shield, but it's all a matter of what the opponent decides to do. Give up 2 shields or let the Togekiss go down. Here comes the first Iron Head, like we've seen in all the previous battles, likely going to be shielded, which it is. Now, Let's see if they can actually take out the Togekiss this time on the lead. That would drastically change the dynamic of these games, as Giratina Origin would have a lot more HP for the end game. They do shield the Aerial Ace right there. They're going to go ahead and go for the Iron Head, but a fast swap into the Dialga Mirror right here, which is unfortunate as they don't have the best answers in the back, but they're going to come in with what they can, and that is going to be the Palkia with Dragon Tail, so they will be able to get to an Aqua Tail in time to put some pressure on the shields and health right now of Dialga. A no shield right there, and this is going to be extremely close. They might just let this go down. They have to save the shields for Giratina Origin in order to potentially win this game. So Palkia does go down. Giratina Origin now going to come in and Shadow Claw down. Going to be loaded on energy, and that Togekiss we know is going to come in and try to eat this thing alive. Can the Giratina Origin close this game out? No, it's going to be a mirror match. That is so unfortunate, as there is still a Togekiss in the back to deal with. Here comes the Shadow Ball. It's going to be no shielded there, and we do see a swap in a Togekiss, and that's going to be a good game, and Yonkis does decide to surrender. So good game, very well played. Alright, moving into this next battle, we have Dialga on the lead versus Dialga yet again. A game of chicken to the Draco Meteor. Let's see how this plays out. We're just watching. I want to see a Draco Meteor land right here. No, they're just both going to go ahead and go for Iron Heads. Yonkis is going to decide to shield right now like we saw in a previous matchup. And look to save the Dialga with energy if they can, which did come in clutch versus that Mewtwo in the previous game. So they do land the Iron Head. We do see a swap now into Mewtwo. We're going to see the Giratina Origin come in and just let it rip with Shadow Claws and Ominous Wind. Honestly, there's really no need to go for Shadow Ball. And a ton of lag coming through, which is very unfortunate, as they should have been able to throw that Ominous Wind, and a Shadow Ball lands for so much damage, but thankfully Ominous Winds right here are low energy and they can spam it, and it's gonna put shield pressure here on them. Nope, Mewtwo just goes down right away. They're saving 2 shields for whatever they have in the back. If it is a Togekiss, it is over. No, it's going to be a Giratina Origin. They do get to the Shadow Ball in time. This is a beautiful situation now, as they can come up even on shields or absolutely chunk the health. They do get the first shield right there, which is clutch. We are going to see Palkia now come in and just Dragon Tail its little heart out. Probably not a little heart, though. That thing is absolutely monstrous in a monstrous dragon right there. So we're going to see an Ominous Wind shield, and Aqua Tails now come through. Fire Blast is resisted as well, right, because of that dragon typing. So you might as well just spam these Aqua Tails right here. And this is going to be a close one. We see a swap into the Dialga Mirror, so they're going to go ahead and farm down, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Alright, moving into this next one, we have Dialga on the lead versus Melmetal. First time seeing the Melmetal on the lead, and we're going to see that Palkia swap in right away to start putting pressure on the shields of this Melmetal, but this Melmetal is loading up on energy. Now, is this going to be a superpower right here? It is going to be a superpower for quite a bit of neutral damage, and we see a swap out into the Yveltal, so they're going to go ahead and start going for Aqua Tails right here, putting some more pressure on shields and just chipping the health as much as they can. They do get a shield as well, which is beautiful. They're going to go ahead and go for another Aqua Tail, and hopefully this is the only counter to a Giratina Origin, as drawing it out with Palkia is very, very nice. But Palkia right here, as you guys can see, absolutely ripping apart the Yveltal, able to get to a third Aqua Tail as well to put pressure on that final shield, and they get it. Able to get 2 shields and chunk the health. You can't ask for anything better from a Palkia mid-game matchup than what we just saw right here. Dialga is going to go ahead and come in and farm down. Got to be careful for the Focus Blast. They're going to let it go. Let it go. Oh, it's just a Dark Pulse. I was about to boom you, Yonkis. Okay, they're going to go ahead and farm down. Now, we will probably see the Melmetal come back in, so Giratina Origin now is going to come in, and it's going to be a mirror fight with 2 shields. This is a game over, and the opponent knows it. They're going to go ahead and surrender, so good game, very well played. Mind you, it was a mirror match with 2 shields and energy advantage. All right, so we have Giratina altered now on the lead. We see a swap out right away into Ho-Oh, and the Palkia is going to come in and have Roasted Bird for dinner. Or maybe Wet Bird, because we're going to be seeing Aqua Tails come through. But here comes the first charge move from the Ho-Oh. It is going to be the Brave Bird, which really sets up the Palkia to be able to farm down. But we're just going to see that Aqua Tail be thrown right away. We'll probably see a no shield right here. Yeah, no shield. Boom! The bird out of the sky. All right. Let's see what decides to come back in. It is going to be the Giratina altered right here, which is not going to have a fun time with the fast moves of Dragon Tail, along with the added Aqua Tails right here. Even though they are resisted, it is really going to start adding up, but those Dragon Claws definitely hurt. So here comes the first Aqua Tail, likely going to be no shielded. Yeah, no shield right there. And here comes the second one, but not in time. They're going to have to let this go, which is unfortunate, as it would have been nice to get that extra chip damage. Dialga's going to come in. We're going to see a fast swap into Excadrill and Giratina Origin right off the bat, and this is going to be a very dangerous game, everyone, as Giratina Origin is going to take quite a bit of neutral damage, and this Excadrill has 2 shields. They're going to go ahead and shield the Ominous Wind, which is a great shield bait right there from Yonkis, but here comes the Drill Runs, and this is what makes Excadrill so deadly. It just does so much neutral damage, which actually that didn't do as much as I thought it was going to do in my head. But you guys know if this Excadrill can come out of here alive, it can destroy the Dialga in the back. But here comes another Ominous Wind, holding true to the shield and saving it for Dialga. They do get 2 shields and the boost on the Giratina. This completely changes the game around. They're probably going to let this go. Those extra Shadow Claws really helped out, though, with the boost and force Excadrill to throw its energy, which means Dialga can farm down and take the victory right there. So Yonkis able to hit Legend with a triple dragon team. As you guys know, 3 dragons are better than 1. So huge congratulations to Yonkis. Again, if you guys want to go check out his YouTube channel, there's a link down in the description. But really fun team right there. Dialga, Giratina, Origin, and Palkia. So like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.